Welcome. Take this moment to settle into a comfortable position. Allow your body to rest fully supported. If it feels helpful, adjust so your weight is evenly distributed. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Let the surface beneath you support you without effort. Notice how each point of contact feels, fully supported without strain. There is nothing to do except be present here. Notice where your body makes contact with the floor or chair. Allow awareness to move slowly over these areas. Notice pressure, warmth, or stillness. Feel the weight of your body settling. Give yourself permission to simply be without expectation. Notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. Inhalation, exhalation, flowing on its own. Notice how your chest rises and falls. A steady movement happening naturally. Allow your shoulders to soften. Feel the weight of your hands, the position of your legs. Gently scan your body for any small tension: jaw, neck, collarbones, shoulders, fingers. Notice subtle movements as the body adjusts naturally. Allow each area to release gently without effort. Remind yourself it is okay to pause, to rest. Notice subtle sensations in your body. Notice tiny shifts in weight as you breathe. Feel the gentle pulse of your heartbeat, steady and calm. Bring attention to the temperature of the air on your skin. Warm, cool, comfortable. Allow a sense of lightness in the crown of your head, as if the scalp is softening. Notice the faint sounds around you, near and far, without focusing, just observing. A quiet presence, gently holding everything in place. If it feels natural, bring attention briefly to the gentle rhythm of your heartbeat, steady, calm, supporting your presence. Let each breath support a gentle sense of steadiness. If it feels helpful, expand awareness to the space around you, noticing the room, the ambient sounds, air against your skin. Notice the temperature changes, slight movement of air, faint background sounds. Sense a calmness that is already available. Allow it to deepen slightly with each breath. Notice that stillness is possible. Beneath it all, a quiet steadiness remains. Give yourself permission to remain fully present here. Continue noticing your breath. Observe how air moves in and out. A steady rhythm already in place. Gently soften muscles starting at the scalp, face, jaw. Notice shoulders releasing slightly. Allow chest and back to soften with each exhalation. Each breath supporting a quiet ease, a steady presence. Observe sensations in arms, hands, fingers. Tiny movements of fingers, warmth, coolness, slight tingling. Notice the weight of your legs. Feel the lower body settling more fully. Notice slight expansion in your abdomen as you breathe in, gentle contraction as you breathe out. Observe any tingling or warmth in the legs, calves, ankles, feet. Notice subtle contact points of toes, heels, arches, supported yet relaxed. Sense the subtle pressure points where your body meets the surface. Allow them to soften. Allow small, involuntary movements to be present, knowing the body adjusts naturally. Allow hips and thighs to rest into support. Feel the weight of the pelvis sinking slightly deeper, fully supported. Notice the natural alignment of spine and head, steady, balanced. Notice the subtle rhythm of the body responding naturally. Notice the small movements that happen as you rest. Follow awareness to your feet and toes, noticing sensation or stillness. A quiet steadiness present even in subtle shifts. Sense how your body is fully supported in this moment. Notice the steadiness present in the body. Allow this steadiness to extend slowly through spine, chest, arms. A steady presence, evenly distributed throughout the body. With each exhalation, notice the body feeling heavier, more supported. Allow the weight to rest fully without effort. Observe the breath continuing at its own pace. Notice how the abdomen rises gently with each inhalation, falls naturally with exhalation. Feel the breath at the tip of the nostrils, cool as it enters, slightly warmer as it leaves. Notice tiny pauses between breaths, the stillness in these pauses, steady and calm. Allow each exhalation to release tension, subtle, gradual, complete. Notice the quiet spaces between inhalation and exhalation. Small pauses, steady, consistent, reliable. Let these pauses become a gentle rhythm of steadiness. Notice how the breath supports every part of the body, steady, continuous, reliable. Notice the stability that arises when you simply rest. Notice thoughts arise. Allow them to come and go without engagement. Notice how thoughts are like clouds passing through the sky, appearing, drifting, disappearing. Bring gentle awareness back to the body whenever attention wanders without judgment. Observe that underlying all movement of thought, a quiet steadiness remains. Thoughts moving, passing naturally. Bring attention gently back to the body, the breath, the simple experience of being. Notice the stillness underlying all activity. A quiet steadiness present beneath movement. Notice sensations without labeling them. Allow each sensation to exist as it is, without judgment. Notice the rise and fall of the chest, small movements of fingers, feet in contact. Notice how presence continues even as attention shifts. Steady, calm, unaffected. Allow awareness to drift gently between body, breath, and the space around you. Let awareness rest gently here. Notice how the body feels supported. Expand awareness to the space around you. Notice the room, subtle sounds, air moving. Notice the space between sounds, the quiet, subtle shifts in light or air. Notice the steadiness of being present in this moment. Observe how thoughts, sounds, and sensations arise, yet underlying stability remains. That stability, steady, unchanged. Keep awareness soft and open. Each exhalation invites release. Each inhalation invites return to presence. A natural rhythm, steady and continuous. Notice subtle patterns in breath, body, environment. Rest into steadiness. Notice a quiet continuity between moments. One moment giving way to the next without interruption. Allow each moment to arrive naturally. Notice that body and mind maintain balance without effort. A steady awareness, present throughout. Give yourself permission to simply observe without doing. Continue noticing the breath. Allow the body to remain fully supported. A steady presence already here. You may notice subtle sensations in the hands, the feet, the back. You may allow awareness to rest here. You may allow awareness to remain in the present, noticing without expectation. You may allow yourself permission to be here fully. You may notice the breath, the body, and the surrounding space. You may continue to notice sensations without commentary. You may allow the quiet to become the dominant experience. Body resting, mind resting. You may allow awareness to drift gently, intermittently returning to the body, the breath, the space. You may notice the continuous flow of presence, unbroken, steady, quiet. You may allow it to remain as it is. You may allow awareness to rest gently. You may continue observing without thought. You may allow awareness to expand gently to the periphery. Body and mind existing together in balance. A steady awareness present throughout. You may notice the simplicity of presence. Nothing to adjust, nothing to hold. You may allow this steadiness to continue without effort. You may rest fully supported. fully present. You may notice that thoughts continue to come and go. You may allow them to pass without effort, like movement across something still. You may notice the rise and fall of each breath. You may allow the body to feel heavier, more settled. You may sense a subtle rhythm, steady and calm. You may notice the quiet continuity in the space between thoughts. A steady presence, unchanged. You may allow awareness to rest without needing to intervene. You may notice how the body feels at this moment. You may allow any tension to soften naturally. You may notice the gentle ebb of presence throughout the body. Notice the breath once more. The body resting. A quiet steadiness still present. Awareness may begin to expand slightly or drift further into rest. No need to choose. Both are held within the same steady presence. This steadiness does not leave. It remains here, quiet, unchanged, steady. You may stay here. Notice the calm within, the steadiness, the quiet beneath the mind. Or gently transition when ready. At your own pace. Supported, steady, at ease.